Let's make a Gianna. So this is Gianna in 4.5 inches. These are full cuts. It's available at mariatreto.com. So I chose these colors here, as you can see. I'm gonna zoom you guys in. So it has a cute composition book. It says a little ruler. It says you rule on it. So I got the composition faux leather. I got yellow to kind of match the ruler. I got this, looks kind of composition like to kind of match the tail, and see how it has blue next to it. So I decided to use these as the tails. So let's make our bow. We're gonna get our self-healing mat in the bottom, and let's do our loops. So the first loop is gonna be yellow because I want my little girl to pop in yellow, and she's wearing like the yellow socks here. So I chose yellow here. Then this loop here is gonna be the cute little print. And then the wraparound, I chose to do the composition one. So this one right here, composition. So now we have everything here. We're gonna roll it through our Sizzix Big Shot Plus, the 9-inch one. Covering it up. Here is my Sizzix Big Shot Plus. You could buy this off of Amazon, off of Walmart. Okay, I rolled it through. Put you guys back down this way. Now that we have our stuff cut out. Show you what you're working with. So we got this loop, we got our top loop, and we have our wraparound. Now we're gonna get our second half of our die, which is the loop and the two tails. So I'm doing my loop yellow. So if I do my loop yellow, I can't have any yellow on my tails. So like I mentioned earlier, I'm gonna do the blue and like the composition looking one as my tails. So I'm gonna roll that through our Sizzix, cover this one up. There is my Sizzix Big Shot Plus, and we're gonna roll it through. Roll back down this way. We have our two tails and our big loop. So let's get started. Let's work from top to bottom. So first layer is this one here. We're gonna flip it over. We're gonna add our hot glue here. Bring these two towards the center, and we're gonna press down. Same thing on the other side. Add hot glue here. Bring these towards the center and press down. We're gonna add hot glue here. Bring it towards the middle, press down. Same thing on the other side. We're gonna add hot glue here, bring it towards the middle and press down. What other tutorials do you guys like to see? If you guys want to see any specific tutorial or want me to remake a tutorial from mariatreto.com, like any bow die, please comment below. I'll be working, and my goal is to try to post a tutorial every single day. So please comment which tutorials you guys would like to see if I could do them again. So I do have most tutorials. So if I don't have it, I'll definitely do it. If you guys want to see one remade, I can do another, I could do it again. So please comment below, because I know I have 2 TikTok accounts. If you guys don't know, I have Ina's Blissful Boutique, which is the main one, which was my older one, the Ina 36 one. Then I have Ina's Bows 2, which is this one. So I have lots of tutorials on my older one that I'm slowly trying to remake and bring over to this TikTok. So if you guys want to see one, definitely comment below and I can do it for you guys. So here I'm adding BSI glue since it's overlapping faux leather and faux leather. I'm adding a little bit towards the middle too. I'm going to add hot glue like here all the way up to kind of press that area down and that area down. So bring it over. And here I use BSI glue because it's faux leather. On this one I didn't because it was all glitter. So far we have layer 1 and we have layer 2. So we're looking like this. Layer 1 and layer 2. Layer 3, layer 4, super easy. We're only adding hot glue to the middle. Getting our wraparound piece, putting that one on top like this. Then we're gonna flip this one over. we're going to glue down our glitter one first. So we're adding hot glue here, bring it all the way. Make sure your scallops are all even, and then press down. See how they line up really good? Same thing on the other side, adding hot glue here. And we're going over, make sure our scallops are all even, and press down. So a wraparound loop, basically we add hot glue and we glue it down where it lands. Hot glue here, bring it over and press down. No one's gonna see the back, so if you want to, like, it doesn't go all the way to the middle, it doesn't matter because no one's gonna see the back. And press down. Okay, so far we got, this is what we're looking at so far. So we have top layer, we have this one, we have a wraparound, and we have a loop. Now it's time to do our two tails. So I gotta figure out if I want the blue on top, or I want the composition on top. I think I'm gonna want the composition on top, but let's double check. This is a composition on top. Let me lower you guys. Like that, that looks cute. Let's see how it looks like with blue on top. Blue on top. I like the composition on top. Okay, so we're gonna add hot glue from this side all the way down to this side. I make W's with these points. So I kind of go and make W's. That's how I make sure that all the corners are even. By making the W, see, W. So now we have glue here, we have glue here. We need to add glue to this side. So we don't want these flapping on us. We're gonna go back in and add some hot glue. Press down and do the same thing on the other side. Go in, add some hot glue and press down. Okay, so now it's time to start layering. I'm gonna raise you guys up a little bit. So over here, obviously we have faux leather. We're gonna get our BSI glue, the extra thick kind. I buy this off of Amazon. I do have it listed on my Amazon storefront. We're gonna add hot glue here, and we're gonna go off the blue tail. The blue tail is the one on the bottom, so that's the one that is straight. See where it's straight? So we're gonna line this one up with this little peak here towards the blue. So even though you guys see it, here's the blue layer, here's this layer, they're lined up correctly. Don't worry about this one that's all up here because that's the one we did kind of slanted. So we don't wanna line our layer crooked, we're going off the blue tail. So continue stacking. Our next layer is this layer here. We're gonna add our BSI glue here. And I kind of want my composition books to be up, even though my rainbows are gonna be down, because I'm kind of focusing more on the compositions. So I'm gonna do it facing up. Like this. If I change my mind, I just flip it over, but I think for this, it'll look cute because she's wearing the composition. I kind of want them facing up. So if I do it this way, they'll be facing down. The ruler will be up, but I'm more worried about, I want the composition to be this way. So we're gonna do it like this. So we're gonna add our BSI glue again. We're gonna add our hot glue back here. And then layer this one on top of this one. Got all these pretty layers. Okay, so now we're looking like this. We have our composition up, we have a composition from here, we have the glitter that looks like composition, blue to kind of bring out the blue that's next to the composition book, and now we have our little girly. So let's add our little girly to the middle. So I'm gonna get a glitter strip. I already cut her out, and this is gonna be my elevation piece. I'm gonna add hot glue here, and I'm gonna fold over. And I like folding it over to the width of that little strip right there. I'm gonna fold over, and this is just to elevate her a little bit. So I did it 3 times here. Let's put her on top. Yeah, that's good enough. So I'm gonna add our hot glue back here. Go like this. I'm gonna smush it down. We're gonna cut off what we don't need. We don't need that. We're gonna add, since it's glitter, we're doing hot glue here. And I'm gonna do her vertical because the little girl is vertical. Even though she's kind of wide, I'm gonna do it vertical to kind of give her more support. Okay, press it down. So it looks funny, no one's gonna see it, you guys. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna cut another glitter strip that's thicker than the one we just added. So when we wrap it around, you won't be able to see it. See? She can't be seen, and then we can put her in the middle, and ta-da, it's perfect. That's how we want it. So we're gonna add our hot glue back here. Grab our center strip, stick it on, press down. And here we're gonna add glue all the way around. So add hot glue here, up and then down. We're going to wrap this around, and we don't want a tent. So I'm gonna put my finger here, I'm gonna tug down with this one, and I'm gonna smush it. And then I got too much glue here. We'll rub that off. And then press all the way across, all the way down towards the middle, and then down. And we kind of tug in at the same time. Now we have it like that. We're gonna go cut off what we don't need. Drop that off. So now what we could do is add our little girly. So to add our girly, we're gonna need our stick fast and our Star-Bond accelerator. These two right here, the ones I use. I get both of these off of Amazon. I have it located in my Amazon storefront, which is in my bio. So first I'm gonna get my stick fast. Add it to the middle of the bow. Oh, it closed up on me, hold on. I'm back. So basically just grab my scissors and went like this, and it opened it back up. Okay, add my stick fast to the middle. And then we only need a little bit. Oh, I added too much. I made my hole too big. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we had our stick fast on there. I'm gonna grab our little girly here, and I'm gonna spray her with the Star-Bond accelerator. 2 pumps at like a 6-inch difference. We do spray, and I'm gonna put her in the middle of the bow, okay? So I sprayed her twice. I'm gonna flip her over and add her to the middle. Make sure your hand is dry, and then we're gonna hold down for 20 seconds to secure her. So we're gonna hold down for 20 seconds. So this one is a 4.5-inch bow. So I'm gonna use a 60 mm alligator clip from Treto.com, and I'm gonna line my clip. So here's my little cheat sheet. So for a 4-inch bow, I'm using 60 mm. I'm lining my clip with 1/4 inch ribbon, and I'm cutting it at 4.5 inches since it's a 4-inch bow. So let me go grab my clip. So okay, I got my clip already lined. Let's flip her over. Let's add hot glue to the back of our alligator clip. Back here. And we're gonna stick her to the back of our bow. We're gonna press down, make sure she's nice and stuck on there. Make sure that this tab doesn't cover up the teeth. It does not. So we're adding hot glue to this tab, opening up our clip and putting it to the middle. Then we're gonna add hot glue to the middle of our alligator clip and bring our 1/4 inch ribbon towards the center. Then I like grabbing an X-Acto to smush it down, which I can't find it. We'll use a highlighter real quick. I'll use my Sharpie. Rub, rub, rub. And ta-da! Our bow is done. I'm gonna bow card. And then I'll show you guys how she looks like outside. Get my bow card, make a little slit here. And our Gianna in 4.5 inches is done. This is bow die from Treto.com. It's die number 402, and it's a full cut die, which looks like this. Die number 402, 4.5 inches, and here she is.